this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Now that we've finished both scenarios, Jill and Chris, I can now give you my retro reaction for Resident Evil Remake. Let me just start out by saying that when this first released on GameCube back in the day, this was the biggest graphical jump that we had of its time in the franchise. Now, I do have to say that now that we've played both scenarios, I lean more towards the Jill scenario. That's the easier of the two. You have a larger range of weaponry, and overall, it just flows better. Now, if you're up for a challenge, I would go with the Chris side, because it does up the difficulty significantly. However, if you're a more casual player, definitely run with the Jill side. Now, as we all know, the nostalgia of the voice acting in the original Resident Evil was fun and is fun to call back to.
What is it? It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. It's Forrest. Oh my God. That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
But I do like that they redid all the voice acting in this, and shout out to Joe White, who we had on the show, who was the voice of Chris Redfield. It capitalized on what the original was. Now, that doesn't take away from all the stuff they borrowed from the original. The tense surroundings and narrow corridors and the overall horror feel were still there and actually ramped up quite a bit. And all the enemies that we know and love were showcased as they should be. And this just made the game that much better. So fans of the original and people just entering into the franchise could both understand what's going on and enjoy the world of survival horror that they just stepped into. And as a longtime fan of this franchise and remembering everything from the original, it was just nice to see those epic scenes fleshed out, whether it be Plant 43, Yawn, the snake encounters, or the first time you see a hunter. All of those were showcased masterfully. And of course, some of the cheesy dialogue was removed, but it was replaced with something that was just as impactful. And this game still holds up. Now, there is a debate going around on whether or not this game should have yet another remake. That's still up for debate, but it still holds true to that original feel that we all had when the game first came out. This is one of those Resident Evils I can play over and over again, and it never gets old to me. I still, to this day, believe that this remake is one of the best in the franchise, and if it does get remade again, I will be picking it up. I think I'm going to give Resident Evil Remake a 9 out of 10. Let us know what you think of the Resident Evil Remake in the comments below. Does it need a remake yet again, or is it good on its own? And be sure to like and subscribe for more retro reactions.